Does so, puts it onto his left boot. Good 50-metre kick into the centre of the ground. Coming out there is Kershaw. Kershaw swings, roots, runs into an open goal. Is going to dribble through.
Pretty happy with that one too.
And I suppose, Jamie, when you lead down the ground with your key forwards such as Sexton and Edwards, a big bomb in there, you've got nobody home defending, so hence the result, 1 goal.
I was just thinking before the goal that the forward line was probably the most open. We've seen it for the whole game, and it's certainly paid off. There's absolutely no one there at all.
Hopkins running back there trying to save it, but luck's a fortune for the Borough, and it dribbles through for another major. Doesn't matter how you get them, it all adds to the final score. And Port Melbourne starting to put their game plan together. Kershaw, big kick onto that left boot, followed a big kick from Stewie Edwards on the centre wing position. So the instructions at quarter time, look, umpire doesn't pay either. Hollow recovers best, gets onto his right boot, into the forward zone, then 1-on-1. Beautifully waiting down there for the ball is Kershaw, and Kershaw puts it through. And that puts the Borough in front.
That had really hurt Traralgon. They were working so hard there, and then just for Port to bring it down into the forward line for Kershaw just to take a good mark, but then get away on his own and just run through and pop through an easy goal.
Matthew Kershaw's second goal. And there we see him, picks the ball, gathers it, 1-on-1 situation, and makes no mistake about it. Matthew Kershaw, 2 goals, all resulting from the Hollow versus Doyle mark in front of the commentary position, when the umpire could have allocated a mark there too, Lachlan.
Yeah.
Adam James. James gets it moving out to Kershaw.
Good lead.
Good lead, good work. It was very good build-up, and hopefully he'll be able to finish off for Port's sake anyway.
As Kershaw practices his kicking, he's about 45 metres out, slight angle. Port Melbourne lead at this stage, 5-9 to 5-5. 4-point ball game played just on 22 minutes. Kershaw lines up, looks good from here. Put it through. His 3rd goal. That gives the Borough a handy lead going into the 3-quarter time. We've got about 3 minutes to play before the 3rd quarter. James Talia, can we get a quick report on Glenn Hoffman?
Yes, Shane, he looks to have done something to that ankle there. They've taken the boot off, thrown some ice on it, but he did look to be in a lot of pain as he came to the bench.
Bad news, Jamie.
Bad news for Port, very bad news. Actually, it's interesting, Gary Bryce saying at half-time there about Kershaw, the move into the forward line. It certainly paid off very well. As Stockdale down there now, getting a little bit aggro. Sexton trying to settle things down with Cameron. Stockdale probably thrown down to fullback just to unsettle them a little bit.
Once again, Butterworth gets a run of the ball. He'll go long also. Sexton sets himself, punched away by by Traralgon. They're backing up well, goes through here, picked up by Reid. Reid has a pot shot at goal. Kershaw stands his ground, takes the grab too. Pretty gutsy mark up in the forward zone. Stockdale give him one to go on with. Kershaw says, I've got the ball and I'll win the fight.
Well, Port is certainly the one smiling with this lead, but
Kershaw on a pretty acute angle. Matthew Kershaw, he's already booted 3 this afternoon. Been pretty solid up there, Lachlan. Yep. Runs around, swoops the kick onto his left boot. Goal umpire doesn't move. It's a goal. He goes over to Mark Stockdale to say, that's how you do it in the forward line, son.
I think Matthew Kershaw started on the interchange, I think, at the start of the game, but his contribution has been quite outstanding, really.
Possibly a match-winning move, actually.
What, 4 goals
Neil Ross.
Pretty happy with himself, Kershaw, as he runs around, nobody on the mark. Boots it onto his left boot. Pretty good shot from that acute angle. And just goes over to exchange a few words with Mark Stockdale. Runner coming out to him just to say, calm down, the game's won. Let's not do anything foolish. 82 plays 44 here at Traralgon as the ball's back in the centre. Hopkins misses, one of the few he has. Butterworth makes up for it. He's been good this second half. Butterworth gives it to Kershaw. Kershaw flies a big bomb into the forward line. He's got goal number 5. And once again, the little manpower of Port Melbourne coming to the fore. A mistake by Hopkins, capitalised on by Butterworth. Hence a goal to Kershaw. Good football, Port Melbourne.
Hopkins hasn't made really too many mistakes today, though. He's probably been one of Traralgon's better players in defence, but this stage of the game, Kershaw pretty happy with that result.
Notice the forward lines, Lachlan, have been a lot open in this second half too.
Yeah, I think some players have got a bit tired, so not pushing it as hard back into the defensive zones, but Port have really just stepped up this last quarter and a bit, haven't they?
5 goals to Kershaw as the ball's back.
Attacking zone as de Blasi runs on. Should pick it up and have a look at what he can do, and that's exactly what he does. He goes in towards Kershaw. Another good grab. Certainly rubbing salt into the wounds of Mark Stockdale. But he might have hurt himself as he took the mark. No, he didn't. He's going to get up and take the kick, no problems at all.
I wouldn't imagine Mark Stockdale would be lending him any first aid either after the tussle they've had this afternoon. We see Whelan coming off the ground in the dying moments there. As we mentioned, the dying moments, Kershaw a chance to put goal number 6 on the board. As he puts it through, let's wait on the goal umpire. He has. Superb effort, Matthew Kershaw, 6 goals to top off a brilliant second half performance by Port Melbourne. They ran and they came out and they certainly finish it off. So any problems that Coach Neil Ross thought that Port Melbourne would die in this heat has been averted. They were superb, Port Melbourne, in the second half. There's the final score on your screen. 15 goals, 13, 102 Port Melbourne to Traralgon, 7-10-52. We'll take a break, come back with more in just a few moments.